Everybody's been hitting me up, man. You know what? How do I get into a financial advisor? How do I get into a certified financial planner? And some of the things that I was just doing some research on is I think a lot of us can do exactly what we need to do. We just need the navigation system. I think of it like this. This is why I love a certified financial planner, right? Is a certified financial planner reminds me of a navigation system. We can drive the car, but if we can get someone to guide us, hey, turn here, hey, avoid this traffic loop. I was on my way to the studio at the time of recording this, and I noticed that there was traffic there, and so the Waze, the navigation system, routed me around the traffic because they knew ahead of time if you go this way, you're going to run into traffic. Ooh, I'm teaching right here. You're going to run into issues that is going to hinder you from getting you to your destination at the time that you need to get there. So what we're going to do now that we can assess where you're starting from and we can assess what the traffic is doing, what the market is doing, what the world is doing, we can give you the right navigation system. Ooh, I'm teaching good. And this is what I love too. When you get there, they're still always looking for different ways to save you time. The navigation system is still looking for ways. As you're on your navigation system, they're still looking for ways to save you time. And when I was on my way to the studio, I was at a stoplight. Hey, save 2 minutes by turning left at the next light. Do you want to proceed? Yep. And that's exactly what a certified financial planner does. They assess your situation, they see your long-term goals, they give you a navigation system for your goals, and they give it to you on a sheet of paper, and they say, hey, go do this. But then you come back and you check in once a year, twice a year, and they reassess and they say, hey, yo, we can save you more time. Maybe you can retire early. Maybe you can have more money when you get to retirement. Maybe we can get you into your home earlier. Let's assess the situation. Hey, we're going to save here. We're going to put money over here. That's exactly what a certified financial planner does. And I'm super excited because today's partnership is brought to you by myself and my friends over at Domain Money. You can go to anthonyoneal.com/get my plan right now, and they are going to give you a 15-minute free assessment call. And they're going to tell you, hey, this is what we can offer you. It is 100% free for 15 minutes. The plan is not free. But what I love about Domain Money and what their team and our team is doing for you, it's that they're going to literally sit down and just assess everything. Yo, I'm telling them, I want them to pull your credit reports, pull your bank statements. You have a confidential, what do they call it? You are protected, right? So your stuff is not going to be blasted. They're not going to tell me your personal business because by law, they have to protect your personal information. But I want them to know that all of my people are trying to become debt-free and build wealth. That's the map I want you to put them on. And so they've agreed to give you all a 15-minute free consultation. And from a 15-minute free consultation, they're going to tell you which plan, a 1-page plan, a 2-page plan, or a very detailed plan. My suggestion is start off with the 1-page plan right now. And then as you get more into it, if you're single, we'll talk about this a little bit later on throughout the show. But I'm super excited about this because their 1-pagers is phenomenal. And I'm going to put an example of the 1-pager inside of the show notes so that way you can download it and see exactly what it is. It's not your typical 1-page. Domain Money is going to give you so much information that when you leave them, you know how to get in your car called life and drive to your destination, which is called your goal. And you can get there clearly. And along the journey, if you have another kid come in, if you lose a job, if you get more income, if you get married, if you get a divorce, if life happens, they can help you reroute instantly. And it's not going to break your bank. What's going on, fam? I want to thank my friends over at Better Health for sponsoring today's show. And again, my name is Anthony ONeal here. And today I want to chat about something that hits a little bit different, especially during today's day and time. You know, when I reflect on the relationships in my life that I'm most proud of, it strikes me how much effort it took to actually cultivate them. It's a common myth that relationships should be effortless to be meaningful. In reality, the strongest connections are often those we work hardest to fortify. While I've been on my own personal journey of personal growth, I've come to understand the immense value of having support along the way. It's not just about overcoming significant hurdles. It's also about learning to navigate everyday challenges, setting healthy boundaries, and striving to become the best version of yourself. And this is why I'm a huge fan of therapy. If you're considering therapy, I encourage you to check out my friends over at BetterHelp. Their service is entirely online, offering the convenience and flexibility to fit therapy into your life, not the other way around. And a simple questionnaire, you'll be matched with a licensed therapist suited to your personal needs. And if for any reason you feel your therapist isn't a perfect fit, you can switch at any time at no extra cost at all to you. So listen, before we get to today's show, take the next step towards strengthening your relationships with yourself. Visit betterhelp.com/AO and get 10% off your very first month. Remember, that's betterhelp.com/AO. Become your own soulmate, whether you're actively looking for one or not. All right, let's grow together. But I want to give you 6 main things that a certified financial planner will bring to your life and why it's so important. Hear me clearly. It's so important. Number 1, the most important thing that I believe Domain Money and myself will bring to you is an all-encompassing financial strategy. You see, a CFP doesn't just look at one aspect of your finances. They see the big picture. I want you to think about, a CFP is going to sit there and ask you questions. How many kids do you want? When do you want to retire? How do you want to send them to school? They're going to be working on everything from your day-to-day budgeting to your long-term retirement plan, your investment strategy. Where should you put the money? Where should you park your money in a mutual fund? How much are you putting inside of your 401k? And maybe we should adjust your 401k. They're going to be working on everything from where you are now to when you get to retirement season and everything in between. They tailor these plans to fit your specific financial situation and goals. I love how we are here and you're watching my show. Hear me clearly. I love it. I love how you're watching my show. I'm giving you broad picture stuff that we all need, but the broad picture stuff is just a foundation. I love this analogy of when I built my first home, I saw that all of the foundations was like the others inside of the neighborhood. But when it came to my home, I picked out specific things that were tailored to my specific home. I chose different siding. I chose different wood. I chose a different kind of look on the front of my home. Like I chose different kind of bricks. Like I can't say, here's how you build your finances, everyone. And everyone goes and does it. No. You need a specific plan for you. You still watch this show. You still watch your Dave Ramsey shows, your Earn Your Leisure shows, your Redefining Wealth with Patrice Washington, your Tiffany Budget Nista. You're still watching that stuff to continue growing your financial IQ, but your plan is specifically made for you. And that's exactly what a certified financial planner will help you do. Like they're going to say, yo, I want to see how much money are you spending on Netflix a month? How much money are you spending on your kids? They're going to ask you, what's your number? How much do you want to live off of a month? And at what age? When I sit down with mine, I say, hey man, by 47, in between 47 and 50, I want to be at a place to where I can turn this over to, other young people. I want to be able to, hey, listen, I'm going to retire from doing this thing. I'm just going to, get into consultation. I don't know. But I want to bring on other young people who want to come on the show and help me, build this platform bigger. And they're passionate about helping people get out of debt. And I pay them 7 figures a year to take over this because my investment strategy through my CFP has positioned me to invest enough money into my future that I don't have to get up and work. I can still come in and do odd things here and there. But I got some dope people on my team right now. that in the next 5 years, they can honestly take over the show and kill. But that's what a CFP does. They're going to create a strategic plan specifically for you. Because here's the truth. You and your friend can't have the same plan. Here's the second thing that I really hope you understand this, right? Is that a CFP is going to teach you the ropes. They're not just going to tell you what to do and leave you hanging. A big part of what a CFP does is educate you. They're going to help you understand where you stand financially, what your goals might be, and how you can get there clearly. This isn't just about handing over a plan and you're done. No, it's about empowering you to make smart financial decisions on your own. Sometimes, and this is why, this is why a lot of people, like in my case, when we have a surplus of money, we tend to just say, hey, we hire someone, tell them what to do, and then we wake up one day, we're missing some money, or the money doesn't look right. It's because we hired someone who didn't want to teach us what we needed to know to hold them accountable. Woo. So for me, my financial advisor in Jamaica, she knows, like, hey, boom, I know what this dude knows money. Like, I don't know all the nuances like her down to the T, but I know if this was a pool, let's say you went 10 feet deep is the deepest, 3 is the top, I can get to about 7.5, 8 feet when it comes to finances. I can tell when something's off. You know why? Because between my financial advisor and my certified financial planner, they've educated me along the way. 65% of Americans feel like they lack the knowledge to make financial decisions that will set them up for wealth. I want to say it one more time. 65% of you all watching this show right now, you feel like you are not financially educated enough to make the right decision with your finances. And that's why you're watching this show. And that is why you need a certified financial planner.